What's going on, everybody? So this is going to be a video on my strategy on how not to FOMO, because a lot of people now, especially since the crypto market is starting to take off, are starting to feel a little bit of FOMO, right? They're starting to see the crypto market really take off, and there's this innate fear of missing out that we have as human beings, where you're like, I can get rich, I can strike, gold by just buying that one crypto, and you're gonna go and put $1 in every single slot machine until you hit the ding ding ding. Some people have succeeded using that method. Majority of them have not. I've come up with something to kind of safeguard myself so that I don't end up going down a rabbit hole and just buying something because somebody told me. Okay, and a prime example of that is I actually had a cousin of mine give me a call a few months ago, and he goes, "Hey," this is when XRP won the SEC lawsuit, and he goes, "Hey, my friend just called me up, told me to buy XRP," and XRP is just zooming up. I mean, it was up like 100 and some percent in the matter of hours on the news of the SEC ruling. And I said, dude, right now is the last thing you want to do is you want to buy XRP. And so what ended up happening was he didn't end up buying, thank God. But then I ended up being right, because lo and behold, 2 days later, the price sunk 50% or 60%. So that means he was down 50 or 60% and he caught that top. He hadn't completely taken a loss because he didn't cash it out. If he would have bought it, I'm assuming, or he could have cashed it out and then he would have taken a loss. That wouldn't have been good. So what I do is this, because every once in a while I do get that FOMO, but I put like safeguards for myself. And that safeguard is, okay, somebody hits me up and they're like, dude, you got to buy this crypto, and it's from somebody that I know, trust, like. Then what I'll do is I'll put in less than 0.1% of my portfolio into it. 0.1%. All right. So sometimes, depending on how much my portfolio is worth, I'll put in $500 maximum, $600 maximum. There's times where that pays off. The other day, I just got into paid at $650, and it's now sitting at $10,000. Part of me still had that like greed where I was like, oh man, I wish I would have put in 2,000. I'd be sitting on X, right? 30,000, 20,000, whatever it is, right? That's not the way it works. And usually that's a losing proposition. Here's the thing. Paid has gone up by, 17X or 14X since I bought it. I waited patiently, and I actually picked up $2,000 yesterday. So I put in $650, but now that I've kind of gone down the paid rabbit hole and I've investigated that crypto, I've worked on what is that crypto about. Well, now I'm like, okay, I'm going to put in a little bit more. Okay. And I may put in, who knows, up to $10,000 into paid or any other crypto that I'm doing research, and I'm like, ooh, I like where this is headed. Because here's the thing, or the bull market just started. Here's the way you want to look at it, okay? Start slow, dollar cost average in if you really like the crypto, but dollar cost average in after you've done a lot of research. If you haven't done research on the crypto, don't go throwing all your money into it just because your friend told you that this was a good crypto. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is a really, really good example of how you can do very, very well. Now, you may get in for that $500, and then you end up doing research on it and you're like, oh shit, I really don't like this one. And I've done that as well. Right now, there's one called Gold that I got in based on a recommendation that I found on a website from an investor that I think and respect is a good investor, but it's down 30-40% right now. I did a little bit of research on this and I'm like, I don't really quite get it, but I threw $500 at it. And so now it's down, actually it's down like about 25% because it's down to like a little bit more, a third, because I'm down to like $400 in that one. Now, could it explode? Yeah. But here's the thing. Again, I did my research on it and I just didn't quite like it. And it's kind of paid off because I'm looking at it now and I'm going, well, there's a reason that it's gone down in value as opposed to everything going up. This is my strategy that I use when I'm buying low cap, ones that can really run on you, okay? Another one that I did was Xperp, okay? Xperp is one I got in at when the market cap was only $300,000. All right, it was super, super, super small. I threw $500 at it. And then I started reading into it and I go, oh man, this could be an actual really good one. Creeped up to 600,000, so I doubled my money. I put in another $1,200, and then I ended up putting in another, I think, $1,000 or $1,500, and because I really, really liked the direction of it, and overall, right now, I'm up like 300-400%. This is just a strategy that I've used to really, really make myself money. Now, the key thing here is when to take profit and how to take profit. All right. So sharpen your pencils because this is the hardest part to do. And this is the part where greed really kicks in because the part of you that thinks this thing is going to go to the moon and make you a decamillionaire from $500 is going to really play and fuck with your mind. When I see a crypto like this and it's going up in value, okay, and I'm like, wow, this thing could keep going. I might as well keep all my chips in because the more I have in it, the more I'm gonna make. That's gone against me every single time that I've actually thought like that. On these low cap ones that have this tremendous room for growth, I take profit once it hits 500%, unless I'm dollar cost averaging into it because I feel like it's a good project. Okay, and there's only so much that I'll put into any one given project, and that's $10,000. Okay, so I've established how much. Once it's hit my cost basis, meaning all the amount of money that I've invested, dollar cost averaging in, has hit a 500% return, I take a 20% profit. So let's say it skyrockets up to 100,000, okay, or whatever. All right, I will take $20,000 out and set it aside, probably buy Bitcoin and Ethereum because that's my largest stack. I will take every 500%. Now, if it only goes up by 500% and it retreats by 250%, so half of what I've earned, okay, then I'll cash out 50% of the entire stack. And if it goes down another 100% from that top, I will cash out the remainder. Because in my opinion, now that crypto is dead and is probably not going to keep running up. I may leave like 10% still in there, very, very small amount, just in case it goes. But I'm going to basically cash out the majority of it because I want to make money. We're here to make money. Now, if it keeps going up, let's say it goes up another 500%, which is real easy to do here in these small cap cryptos. Well, then what I do is I will take another 20%. Let's say it goes up another 500. I'll take another 20%. Keeps going up, right? Until it retraces. Now, if it retraces, again, back to the original 500%. So let's say it goes up 1,000%. Now it comes back to that 500 point. I will take out 50% of the entire position. And I'll leave the other 50 remaining there just in case it shoots back up. I still have it. And if it comes down to that 250%, well, now I'm going to end up taking the whole thing or leaving 10% and taking out the 40% and going, thank you. May I have another? And I'm going to go and I'm going to find the next crypto that I'm going to invest in. Anyways, hopefully you guys learned something from this. These are definitely things that I wish I would have known at the beginning of my crypto. And what I do is I take it all into Bitcoin and I take it all into Ethereum because over the next bull market, those ones are going to be the ones that are going to be the slow and steady climbers, which still, they're still going to be up 200, 300, 400% from probably where they're at right now. So I'm still making really, really good money. And then I'm going to wait to see what happens with the dollar because I'm not sure if the dollar is going to be the place where I'm going to be retreating during this next bear market. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys in the loop. All right. See you on the next one.